Hello, hello, kings and queens and everything in between, interstellar beings, and all things as it seems. We're here again with Palicodon Fluffles and soon to be the rest of the critical failures for yet another jaunt through this wonderful, magical, incredible, and insane world that we're currently going through. And we're going to go ahead and hop on over to the critical failures and see how things are going with them. And then once we do our recap, we're going to get started and see how things are.
And then you can prepare your spells appropriately. So it
Nice.
gives you a little bit more customizability. And that may be a thing that you might want to consider today, is kind of figure out where you're going to need to be going and sort of
Yeah.
prep around that.
It's a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
Oh, I should open the client.
There you go.
Nah.
Who needs it?
It seems to be a reoccurring thing for me.
It's all good.
Ooh,
At the moment, you aren't all really anywhere, so
In the space between worlds. Ooh.
I'll drop you in this Shrine of Restless Winds.
Or like the space between long rests.
we're gonna have a nice little sleep at the top of the shrine. Only like 10 minutes after we had our last sleep.
Well, one of the pages that I randomly follow is like, someone's like, don't think of long rest as sleep. Think of long rest as closing the wounds that have been caused to you, and the time it takes to bandage up your friends and reattach limbs.
Reattach limbs? Are we getting prosthetics now?
Hello. Prosthetics.
Hello.
Ooh, exciting.
I can totally make prosthetics, by the way. No, seriously, it's in my
Oh.
character stuff.
That's super cool.
Nice.
How is everybody? What's new?
Wonderful.
Doing all right. Infuriating runs of the other game I was playing earlier today, but I mean, other than that, we're doing this now, and this is great.
Yeah,
This
we're
is
gonna hop
great.
into episode 12. What? A
We've
whole
done 12
dozen.
already.
Dun dun dun.
That's crazy.
It's my last episode before I leave you for 2 weeks.
We're going on holiday.
Sorry. Actually, no.
Very
It's
daring.
1 week for 2 sessions. Is what I was trying to say. 2 sessions.
How very dare you need to handle anything in real life. Ah,
Unbelievable. No holidays.
Call yourself
just
a gamer.
grind.
Whoa, the
Shame.
shrine is so dark today.
ooh.
I just realized that like,
Ah.
last session I didn't hit the update button, so like my board last session was all dark and spooky and like all the spiders chasing through the dark, and then I reviewed your VODs, just kind of poking my head in. I'm like, why is it bright? No.
That's so funny.
Ah!
Yeah, we were just having a nice time in the day. Just
Yeah,
chilling.
it was very bright. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I mean, mind's eye, theater of the mind.
I will
You
not
know-
make this mistake again.
The sun is more frightening to me than any dungeon, so you're good. Don't worry about it.
There we go. True terror. All right. Well, Udi, would you be kind enough to lead us in?
Absolutely. Welcome back, everybody, to Critical Failures, our Dungeons and Dragons campaign that we are running through Tailspire, which you can find on Steam if you're curious. We are running through the lands of Rinzavir and the Tales of Rinzavir campaign, created by the one and only, our Dungeon Master, Arkdell. And if you're not already following him, please get on over there, a man of many talents. We have our ever crafty, ever clever, quick-footed, and quick-witted half-orc Tuck being played by Coco Plays MB. He is primarily a presence on YouTube, but very much worth a follow, so make sure you get your butts over there. Of course, there's also me. I play Cethe, our human warlock, who hasn't quite decided if she's a force for good or a force for evil as of yet. We have our tried and true artificer, newer to the group, Palicodon Fluffles, playing a Tabaxi. And we also have one more, last but not least. We have a Tabaxi named Quill, who is played by the ever wonderful Shrimpella. So please do me a favor and get over there and give everyone a good follow. Give them 2 follows if you can. Give them 3. Give them all the follows
4.
in the world. 4? Do I hear 5? 5 follows?
Oh,
Welcome back. We do play on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. That's 8 a.m. Central, Unified, what have you. I forget the name of it. It's 1 in the morning here. Give me a break. All right. I'll throw it back over to Arkadale, who can give you a rundown on what happened in episode 11. As always, we are slower to respond. We don't really respond via voice while we're playing with one another, but we are paying attention to chat. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you for any time that you can spend, and we look forward to sharing our campaign with you.
Thank you so
Why
much.
did you call
Udi.
me quick-witted? I am.
Oh, no, it came to mind. It's just, I said,
Like-
that's a nice one. Throw it out there.
It seems like you're giving too much credit to talk.
Fine,
Like,
take that back. Never quick-witted. Dull, terrible.
All of
That's
the
the
butt
spirit.
jokes.
Just a disappointment.
Butt jokes everywhere.
our resident disappointment.
Certainly not. Talk has centrified himself as the unintentional comedic center of the group, which I absolutely love. So let's jump in a little bit, talk about last time. There's a little bit to go over with. There was a lot that happened. But last time, your group opened up having successfully defeated the Pixies in the Pentagon. You managed to question one of the leaders of the Pixies, known as Rygar Clone, discovering that the Pixies had somehow been drawn into the realm of Rinxavier from the Feywild several years ago, when some sort of power siphon had torn open and pulled them all inside. They were not alone, though. Their master, an unseelie archfey known as Barrydune, was also pulled within. Their presence in Rinxavier, or at this shrine in particular, seemed to trigger some sort of barrier, and the Pixies themselves were sealed inside, while their master managed to extricate himself, though at some dire cost. And he had promised to return and save them after restoring himself. After convincing Rygar Clone that he could indeed be anything, the inspired little pixie flew off to begin his entitled rant, and your group ascended to the mountain peak where the Shrine of the Restless Winds awaited. There, you were greeted by a drow, also known as a dark elf, named Escaean, who claimed to be an emissary of the Raven Queen, an entity that none of you would really be familiar with at this point, as he tossed a bead of greenish light between his fingers. He told you that he had been sent to hunt apostates, and that his current mission was now complete, thanks to you removing the irksome barrier that had trapped him as well. Your group informed him that Rin had sent you there to assist the town, and shared a great deal of information that he was keenly listening to and actively encouraging. He offered you the opportunity to swear allegiance to the Raven Queen before your world comes to an end, and in exchange, perhaps the Raven Queen will show mercy to you when you at last meet her. He also offered you the chance to say goodbye to his victim, and as he did so, the crystal upon which he sat cracked, revealing the defeated and drained form of a young feline, one you recognized as the goddess Minmin, a goddess of wind and creativity, one of the central pillars of your entire universe. Quill then made a desperate run to try to snatch the bead of light away, but ultimately failed, and Escaean countered by casting a spell that shrouded all of you within darkness, while he summoned forth minions and set them upon you. A desperate battle ensued, and through luck, skill, perseverance, and Dungeon Master's mistakes, you overcame, only to discover that the little feline was on death's doorstep. A little bit of medical malpractice later, and there was one less goddess in the world. Or was there? Sensing a spark of something, your group set about to restore her shrine, repairing it from whoever had defaced it before, by defacing it further. Yet, in creating a phallus that shall pierce the heavens, and in exploring the innate creativity so associated with this entity, though her body had turned to dust, you were then greeted by a talking, gray-spotted cat who claimed to be the 5th incarnation of Minivere Minmay. Minivere accused you at first of being the ones who had killed her, and while this was somewhat true, she leveraged several other accusations, such as your group being thieves with forged crests, the markings that have defined your lives, defined your destinies, defined perhaps your parents and grandparents, and destinies going back for the previous 3,000, 5,000 years of your realm's existence. Save for Cethe, though, whose crest appears to be legitimate to Minivere's eyes. Through this conversation, you revealed some other worrying truths, that the 3 of you were born with your crests, and she decided to let the matter drop for the time being, noticing that 3 of you had also begun the actualization process, something that isn't very clear, but she asked a little bit about it, and then decided to strike a deal with you. She told you of the Calliopeia, a quill-shaped treasure of immense power that allows someone to forge a crest. She said the 3 of you needed it to further stabilize your souls, and that she needs it to recover the damage done to her own, and that achieving that treasure or setting down this path is probably why Rin had sent you out to this area. Deciding to set off together, as she doesn't trust you to return with the treasure should you ever find it. After this lengthy exposition, Failures, the floor is yours. What would you like to do?
I fall over and go to sleep.
Wrong start.
Gear passes out immediately.
Are
How's everyone
we
feeling about a little rest?
are we doing a long one or a short one?
Gear's not getting up.
I'm okay with either, but I'm feeling a little off kilter here, a little hurt.
Gears out for the count. She said, Min Min said we could use it as a little sanctuary for now, right, to heal up, so maybe we should take that offer.
I mean, it's still in the middle of the night, so
Yeah, we'll
guess.
sleep until daytime, why not?
it's a long rest then, huh?
Let's long rest. The heck, I just need to...
Tick will also take a long rest. Oh, the goose doesn't flop over. Oh well.
Corn P, my dear, we need your help. Please keep an eye on us.
There we go.
We're gonna need to set up some somebody watching. Like, do we do like 3
You don't
shifts
trust
like we
this
did last
face?
time? I do trust this face, but I do not trust
Wow,
this
it's actually
cat
quite disturbing
completely.
up close.
And I definitely do not trust the fey pixie things that can still be in the cavern below us.
I kind of half wake up and go, Tick can watch. And just kind of flop back down onto the ground.
Sounds good to me. I'm gonna cozy up in my little crappy sleeping bag.
Are you guys sure you don't want to like set up some watch and such?
If you are so concerned, Todd, you can watch.
You know what? I will take the first shift.
Hold on now. I must make a point. Behold Corn P's gorgeous face. Forward-facing eyes equals predator. I think we're fine. Corn P's gonna destroy anything that comes our way that has nefarious intentions.
What the hell is that?
Well, this is Cornelius Persecutoratomy. He's my little traveling buddy.
What is he? I've never seen anything like that before.
Well, now that's a very good question. I've yet to figure that out. But he does like peanuts, and he's also quite fond of blueberries. So, he won't hurt you, Min Min.
Right. I'll be keeping an eye on him.
Fair enough. He'll be
Alright.
keeping
Gonna
both eyes
be-
on you.
We
You
got
just see
and we got
Min Min kind of stepping around, keeping good distance from Cornelius, doing that sort of cat arched back thing. You get a feeling there's going to be a duel of the fates this evening.
Uh-oh.
I still think we should keep watch. We can do it like we did before. I can take the first watch and then I can wake up somebody.
Okay, fine.
Look, I don't want our bags of holding and stuff being stolen again by the pixies while we sleep, okay?
Gear in his sleep just phrases one in. I can make new ones.
Okay, deal. You take the first watch talk and we'll go from there.
Okay, I will wake you up next.
Great. Thanks so much.
No worries.
Right. We'll do it this way. We just kind of want to get into things for the entire night. As well, we'll do it this way. I think that this will work better. So, Talk, you're taking the first watch. So, go ahead and make a perception check, Talk, as everyone else takes a rest.
Alrighty then. I'm so perceptive. That's 13.
A 13. Okay.
Not so perceptive.
Yeah. The evening kind of continues onward. A few hours pass as you kind of watch Min Min sort of patrol around her shrine, kind of digging through, clearly like looking for any sort of damage or observing what's been changing probably over the many years that she's been here. Eventually, she comes over to you and kind of walks up as you peer off into the darkness. She goes, "What are you watching for?"
I do not trust the pixies that were in the cave below us, so I'm watching if any of them might pop up and try to steal more of our stuff.
"There are pixies down in the cave below?"
At least they were before.
"God, I hate pixies."
Yeah, tell me about it.
"What did they do to you? Is that what all the glitter stuff is?"
Yes, that, and they stole some of our precious items that we had to get back from them. Then.
The glitter stuff is
Sounds fun.
kind of funny, but God,
I mean,
they're really
it
annoying.
looks good on me, right? Looks pretty good.
I mean, you're sparkly. You're definitely not going to be hiding from anything for a while.
Also true.
But, are you sure you're feeling okay?
Yeah, decently so, besides the damage that I have suffered in the last fight.
Do you do me a little favor?
That depends on the favor.
She kind of walks a couple steps closer. Could you tell me a joke?
Oh, I know all the jokes.
Oh no.
I am
Please.
the best at jokes. So, you see the spear I have? And imagine there's a pixie in the darkness. Right? Out there. You know what I would do with the spear if I saw that pixie? I would
What?
stick it up their ass.
Okay.
Talk is like very happy with himself for the joke. He's like, yeah. Good
Oh,
one, right?
Talk. Roll a 1d4.
Alright.
Or roll a d4.
Am I damaging myself or her?
The shame.
That's two. That's two.
2. You take 2 psychic damage. And your head begins to hurt, and you feel this sort of pressure. This, like, as you feel that sort of happiness, you feel it immediately draining away from you. And it hurts to be happy.
Aww.
I
And
don't like that.
she kind of looks at you and she goes, "Yeah, that's what I thought."
What are you doing to me?
Oh, no, not me. I haven't done anything. It looks like you have some sort of really powerful archfey presence on you.
I do.
Yeah. And it looks real bad.
Dun dun dun.
You're just in the first phases of it, but you wait a couple days and I don't think you're going to be making any jokes anymore.
What does it mean? I don't know what are you talking about. What Faye? What?
Maybe you touched something, maybe you ate something. I don't know. Your friends don't seem to have it
All
with
the
them.
things. Oh. You know what? You're just trying to trick me. I don't trust you. I don't fully trust you there.
Okay. Well, I'd like to help you if I could, but I really can't. You kind of got to find the source of this and, cut it off at the source, if you know what I'm saying.
No, I don't. And I'm not sure if I want to know more. I don't trust you, as I mentioned.
Okay. Yeah. Well, great.
Play your
and
tricks on
Min.
somebody else.
Okay. Maybe that's a good idea. Any suggestions?
Tick, and I point at the flying goose.
You want me to play a trick on an automaton?
What is an automaton?
That. She her tail just kind of points up. It's a little bit like a little crooked kitty tail. And it just kind of points up at Tick flying overhead.
It's a goose. What are you talking about? These cats.
Oh, you're a fun one.
Yes, I am.
Go do the rest of your watch.
Do you want to hear another butt joke?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Please.
Imagine there is a Fae out there in the darkness, and you can see my fist. You know where I would put that fist if I saw that Fae?
No, enlighten me, please.
Up its butt.
Awesome. Go ahead and roll another d4.
That's 2 again.
2. You take another 2 psychic damage. She looks at you and just kind of arcs a little kitty eyebrow. Would you like to tell some more jokes?
No, that's fine. I'll save it for my friend.
Yeah, tell these jokes to your friends in the morning. I'm sure they'll appreciate them.
Oh, they will. They like my jokes.
I bet. Go ahead, tell them. I think it's important they hear them.
Okay. What, are you trying to play tricks on me again? I don't trust you. Go away, you silly cat.
All right. And she kind of pads off into the darkness. All right, so Tuck, your watch comes to an end.
I'm gonna wake up Quill. She seemed excited about me waking up her earlier.
Dang it.
Quill, wake up.
What?
Just keep an eye on the cat, okay? She is trying to play tricks on us. I don't trust her.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on the cat. I think, I don't know, she seemed cool to me. I feel like I owe her one, to be honest. I did literally stamp out her last life.
Oh, your conversation with her is gonna be interesting.
What did you do?
Nothing! Absolutely not. Don't worry. I've got this, Tuck. You go to sleep.
Alright. Good night.
All right, Quill, toss me a perception check.
Oakley dokley. Perception. Ooh, I leveled up and now it's more.
Ark, just a quick question.
Sure.
The 4 damage that I just took, should I apply it after the long rest, or was this before long rest?
Before the long rest.
Okay.
Okay. What you get, Quill?
I'm not gonna lie, I missed it. Where did it go?
9.
It's in the
You
message
got
log.
9. You got 9.
Wait, there's a message board?
If you go
you press-
into your...
If you press space to see all the dice below, and then top right, there's like tiny book. Click
Oh.
on that, and it shall open. Everything.
Oh. Well, what do you know?
Yes, I did roll a 9.
That means my perception's like a 2.
No, it took us like 5 sessions before we figured this out, so don't worry about it.
Oh,
It's
you were
taken me
supposed to
12
lie to
sessions.
me. Make me feel better.
Yeah.
It's
So-
taken me 12 sessions, and these guys already knew about it. So what does that say?
So, Quill, about
Yeah.
halfway through your watch,
Mhm.
you kind of look up past whatever sort of light source you're using, and you see kind of Min Min sitting there observing you. You don't really belong with this group, do you?
What makes you say that?
You just seem nicer than the others. Like
Oh.
more innocent. I don't think nice is the right word. Maybe more innocent.
Nice for you to say. No, I mean, they're a handful at times, but you just got to persevere. I've got a lot of friends now. It's not one of which is in my bag, so
You have a friend in your bag?
I have a friend in my bag. Yeah, I don't think he's very chatty right now, but
I'm
the others didn't
interested
want
in friends in bags.
Okay, I'm gonna just take Lysynth out and just kind of show her, but I'm gonna keep my hands on it.
That's curious. What are you doing with a soul lantern?
I'm taking it to find something. Maybe its body. No, we killed its body. We're taking it to Heavenspire. It's a long story. He's cool though. He
Oh.
helped us out.
Okay, so you're taking him to the Heaven Spire. What's his name?
Lysynth?
Oh, what a nerd.
Oh. Okay.
Did you kill him?
We killed his body, I believe. But his soul is
cool.
still kicking. He talks to me sometimes. It's chill.
Oh, he's still doing okay in there?
Yeah, he's okay. I think he's feeling a bit worse for wear, but I think give him some time. I'll take him to where he needs to go. I like him.
You like
Really?
everybody.
What do you like about him?
I don't know.
I don't think many people know.
He's just sort of, he has got something about him.
Well, there's a reason he got exiled to an underground laboratory.
Oh, he was exiled there.
Well, I mean, transferred, but when you get transferred off into the boondocks somewhere, it's because somebody doesn't like you very much, right?
Oh wow, that's kind of mean.
He was a little condescending. He kind of got what he deserved.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I get that. He's a little bit condescending sometimes. I think that's why
Yeah.
Cethe and Hulk don't like him.
Nah,
think, huh?
they know him too.
Yeah, they really didn't. They wanted to leave him behind, and I sort of put him in my bag and ran away. I didn't really tell them until a bit later on.
Oh, great. Well, just be careful when you reconstitute him, okay?
Okay. Do you actually? What is the deal with that? How do I reconstitute him?
Oh, there's not much I can do about it. You probably got to take it to the researchers in the Heaven Spire. They can probably help him put himself back together.
There's researchers in the Heaven Spire. Interesting. I don't know much about Heaven Spire.
It's
No,
not supposed to be
it's-
ruins.
Yeah, I thought it was ruined.
I guess
Oh.
in her time when she was traveling the world more, she knew it for a research facility rather than ruins.
That one
Can I
talks in
ask-
his sleep a lot.
Yeah, he's very chatty.
But
He's always got something to say.
You don't know much about the Heaven Spire. It's that building, and she points off towards the south with a little bit to the west of you, and you can see the tower of the flare-lit ruins rising up into the sky. That's the one.
Isn't it just ruins now? Like, I didn't know there was anything in there.
I don't know. Is it ruins now? I've kind of been out of things. When is it? What year is it?
Oh, good question. Good question. I don't know what year it is.
Oh,
I've
God.
not been
who did I
really
start
around
up
people
with?
much, and these guys aren't much help. I've kind of lost
Clearly.
track of time. I spent a lot of time in the woods. It's a whole story. Anyway, hey, do you mind? Is it rude for me to ask how you lost your other 4 lives?
Maybe when, well, my previous life got stomped out by someone.
Oh, that's very
Somebody
uncool.
kicked me to death.
That is horrible. They shouldn't have done that.
Such a thing.
Third life was an unfortunate rocking chair incident.
Oh, oh no. Rocking chair. Wow.
Second life, I choked on a hairball.
Grim.
Very tragic.
Yeah. Sounds it.
First life? Well, we don't talk about the first life ending.
Oh, now I want to know even more. But it feels rude. It feels rude. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
We become better
Whenever you're
friends.
ready to tell me about that, you tell me.
Sure.
Anyway, I'm gonna go wake up Cethe now. I'm pretty sleepy.
Okay.
Me? Why not wake up Gear? Ah, I
Gear
did
is
watch
grumpy
last
when
night.
I can make better
Gear fell
armor.
asleep so fast, and he's grumpy when he wakes up. We're gonna.
Make armor for everybody. Everybody gets some powers.
Yeah, keep watch. The cat's cool. I like Min Min.
Of course you do. You like everybody.
Shut talk, you're asleep. So I'm gonna just get back into my little sleeping bag.
All right.
I'll show you grumpy when you wake up.
Cethe, for your watch,
Coffee.
go ahead. Coffee.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
All right. Let's see. What do we got here?
He might be surrounded by this point. My perception check was so bad.
8.
Going down.
It's
on
not much
perception.
better. It's fine.
So-
Low rolls now, high rolls later when we need to do damage. We're good.
Yeah, it's all fine. Get them out of our system.
So it's about, it's about an hour into your watch too, Cethe. The sun starting to kind of rise up. You can sort of start to get towards the dawn. I guess there is appropriate.
Ooh,
Blind.
beautiful.
My eyes.
Actually, really nice.
Blinded. As the sun begins to crest the horizon, you also kind of begin to look over and see where Min Min's watching you. Yeah, she kind of looks at you and says, "So, why are you traveling with this group?"
That's a great question. Well, I'm somewhat familiar with Quill. We had a little bit of a interaction between us when I was with the merchant group. I guess I've just been on the road so long, it feels natural.
I guess that makes sense with someone like you.
Like me? What exactly do you think about me? Little
Well, I
football.
mean, oh, nothing bad, certainly. You're just, if Lady Rin chose you, then clearly, clearly there's something about you. I don't know.
Rin? Don't you mean Ron?
And sure, you keep telling people that. Like, why are you trying to hide it?
You don't know? I could
Know
be
what?
murdered instantly, instantaneously. Exploded, beheaded, take an arrow to the knee, eyes gouged out, fingers ripped off. People don't like Rin here.
I don't think I follow.
You don't know what murder is? Surely you know murder.
I
Look
mean,
at your little murder mittens.
she kind of shing. The claws are way longer than you would expect them to be, and she goes, "Yeah, but I mean, I know people do things to celebrities all the time, but like, I don't think you have to worry that much."
No, it's anyone and everyone. She's despised here.
I don't. Why?
That's a good question. Well, how about that? I think it's time to put the bacon on.
Yeah, you see Min Min look very quizzical as you talk, and she goes, "Well, you've been in contact with her recently. Is she doing okay?"
She seems to be fairly well. She did seem a little worried, but physically she
Worried?
looks wonderful.
Worried
we-
about what?
Well, finding her associate and huh. I guess
Okay.
that was the biggest thing.
Okay. You have any luck on that? What did the associate look like?
I don't know. I'm terrible at this. I have no memory for faces.
Okay. Well, if it's your business, it's your business. I don't have anything to do about it.
Yeah, just watch your tail, honestly. Be careful about how often you mention her. And to
Yeah.
whom.
Okay. Well, you know, if anything comes down to it, I've got your back, okay?
Thank you, Min Min.
Sure. I'm not much. Like, I'm kind of missing a big piece of myself now, but I'll do what I can.
I'm sure you're just being humble.
Sure. I guess that's what they call it. All right. So your watch comes to an end, and all of you begin to rouse up. Some nice smell of cooking bacon. You see kind of Min Min standing a few feet away, just kind of gigantic kitty eyes, one blue, one green, as she's just
Aw.
What color is Min Min's fur again?
kind of gray spotted.
Okay.
Gray with some like darker grayish spots and some little striations. Got the little crooked tail.
Aw. Like a great
those
Pikachu.
sharp ears. Yeah, it looks like a little Pikachu. Yeah, that's a good way to think of it.
That's so cute. I'm gonna throw some bacon to Min Min.
She literally catches it out of the air with a little flip and lands on her back feet with a little bow.
That was,
as
that
she-
was so cool.
Oh, you know, I'm not really a cat. I mean,
Yeah,
was.
I can turn into a cat. Can I? You can teach me that sometime. I'd like that.
Oh boy.
I can turn into something very adjacent to a cat.
We don't talk about whatever that was.
We don't talk
we're just
about
gonna
that.
name it Bruno and not talk about it.
No, we're gonna call it Meow.
We don't talk about Bruno.
As all of you begin to wake up and get your things together, you notice on Talk's face, there is a beautiful sort of glowing rainbow mustache. Just kind of pencil mustache, but it kind of comes down.
Fuck, you seem to have a new accessory.
What?
I'm sure I have something in here somewhere. Oh, it's in this compartment. I hold up a mirror.
Yeah, Talk, you just see like you've got this beautiful little rainbow pencil colored mustache, kind of droopy.
Ah, it suits
and
you.
then,
Don't look at me. I didn't draw it. I was asleep.
Who did this? That
Couldn't see
cat.
it.
That.
she just raises a hand and she goes, Guilty.
It's unashamed.
Okay,
I
I
gave you
will
a
take.
choice, and you chose nothing, which is a choice unto itself.
Choice? What choice?
Mm. So, do you have any jokes you'd like to share with the group?
Not while you are present.
I can step away.
Are you gonna step away far, far away so we don't see you ever again?
Oh, I'm
Don't
being
ask
so mean.
Min
You're
to
literally
run
everyone we
so
meet.
I do
far.
not like this cat. Okay? I'm just gonna I'm gonna grumble to myself and go in a corner and try to shave with my spear.
Give me a dexterity check.
Use some bacon grease.
Watch you getting stabbed in the face.
It's better than that. 17.
A 17. You begin like shaving with your spear, and surprise, surprise, like pieces of your little mustache begin to fall off and flake away, and you very carefully shave away the entire thing.
Ah,
Let's go.
I liked it. It added a little something, I gave you a little something. Je ne sais quoi, as they say.
So
As
you're
talk-
saying-
yeah.
You're saying that my sparkly armor, still with all the sparkly bits from the cave below, isn't enough.
Well, you know.
And
I think
as
it really
talk
brought it out
talks, you
together.
watch the mustache just grow right back. As Minmin's standing there with a claw. Just,
That's amazing.
you
Wow,
really
just
hate it.
noticed.
Ah,
Yeah, you look great,
It just
Tom,
comes right back. All right.
What comes back?
No, nothing. You
Don't
look
worry
great.
about it.
Yeah, you look
Okay.
clean shaven and ready to go.
Oh, I'm ready to go. Just need a
Let's
piece
get
of
back
this
to
bacon
town.
first.
If you tell
wanna-
a joke, I'll make it go away.
You know what? I really do not like you, Cat, but I will tell you a joke. Okay?
Looking
You
forward to this one.
see this boot of mine, right?
Yeah?
You know where it belongs?
Please, by all means.
It belongs up your butt.
All right. 1d4. Go ahead and roll it.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh, I rolled it twice. Never mind.
That's
4.
okay. 4.
4.
So you take 4 psychic damage. And as you reach up and clutch your head, the rest of you see this.
Oh,
Tuck, are you okay?
No, this cat has done something to my head. Every time I tell a joke, it hurts.
I'm gonna.
She's evil, I tell you. We shouldn't
was this
be
you?
in her
No.
company.
Oh, she's
Wasn't
not
me.
evil.
I'm gonna do a medicine check.
She's just
What do you mean she's not
Chaotic.
evil? She's
she's just
hurting
chaotic.
my little brain.
Wee off the cliff.
little's about right.
That's okay.
There's a 23.
Nice.
23. Dang.
Okay. So Min kind of says, I didn't do it. Your friend has been affected by some very powerful magic. And he probably doesn't even realize it. But there's something about him. Anytime he feels happy or anything, it's going to hurt him. Something has got its claws in him. And it's not, sting, these claws.
I still don't believe you.
Wait.
She retracts her claws, and at the same time, you see the little mustache kind of zip up into Talk's lip, gone.
Aw, that's a shame.
With the medical check, as you kind of begin to sort of look over Talk, you see like a little nosebleed come out, and you see underneath his eyes there are kind of heavy dark circles and not crow's feet, but it looks like he's aged just a little bit. There's a set to his jaw that seems a little, you just get the feeling a little sullen, a little depressive, as it were.
starting to get a feel that the arc is just describing my face now.
Did you sleep at all last night?
Oh yeah, I slept well after my watch.
Well, from looking you over, it's like you haven't slept in days.
You look pretty terrible, if we're being honest.
How rested do you feel?
I feel fine. I feel fine. Besides the
You feel
sparkles
happy?
on my armor. You know, my head hurts a bit after that joke I told.
Perhaps
Is this going...
hold off on joking for a bit.
Yeah, when did that start? Just today?
We started during my watch as I was talking to this cat over here, so I'm telling you, she's messing with my head.
I
How do
didn't
you know
think
it wasn't the pixies? Yeah.
Because she was right here, talking to me, asking me to tell her jokes, and as I told her jokes, my head started to hurt.
Has he been telling these sort of butt jokes for a while?
Yeah. That's sort of his signature.
Hey, you're good.
They do get quite fun. Honestly, the more he does them, the funnier they're getting. That might just be more a state, a sign of my mental state rather than.
Yeah, that might be some brain damage that you've
Yeah. That's a pretty. You know what, guys? It kind of reminds me of the people in town.
We should probably go check on them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe
we need to get back there.
Like,
Maybe
not
we
to
help.
dismiss Talk's sunken looking face right now, but I
Don't
mean,
worry about me, guys. I'm fine. I feel
Yeah.
fine.
should
Okay.
probably check you out more when we get back to town. But for now,
Yeah,
we
I've-
should start making our way back.
I agree with Gear.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
actually
sure.
going to help talk
when
in
when this cat goes away, I'll be just fine.
I'll be with you for a little while anyway, so I'm sorry about that, but the faster you find the Calliopeia, the faster we can go our own ways.
Okay.
It's not often I get to be in the presence of someone of such high esteem, so I'm not complaining.
Hi,
You don't need to regard
ass.
me so highly. It's all good. But
Okay.
yeah, she kind of looks over all of you. You see her kind of peering into each of your eyes, and she goes, "But the rest of you aren't sick, so have you been all together all the time?"
Well, I just met them when I was in my workshop after it exploded. Some
Okay.
random energy that took over all the things in my workshop and made them sentient. And so about
That's fun.
a day and a half or 2 days ago, give or take. But other than that, this is the first time I've been around them.
Oh,
And aren't you pleased you joined us? I think we were pretty much together the whole time. When was Tok away from us?
I was with you this whole time.
We slept in different rooms.
True.
Did you eat
But
anything?
That.
I don't remember anything at all about that night after drinking that beer. But you drank the same beer. We ate the same food. Pretty much.
More or less.
I didn't eat
yeah.
anything that day. I just,
Did you
I just had a huge-
interact with anything, touch anything that the others didn't?
No, you are the only person here who is suspicious.
Okay.
Cat.
Didn't you fall into the water
Cool.
earlier?
Yeah, but I was not the only one, right? Somebody else got sparkled.
Look at
Oh,
Cethe and
a
just-
few minutes later.
Yeah.
Full of sparkles.
That is very
You feel okay,
strange.
Cethe.
Yeah, I don't have any kind of a headache.
Did you pet the dog?
Dog? I don't remember.
Sir Wolfington.
I don't remember if I pet him. Maybe.
Hmm.
Let's
I
get back
can't
to
think of
town.
anything.
Yeah, guys, don't worry about it. I'm fine. I'm feeling fine. Nothing's
Okay.
wrong with me. Just this cat.
We'll find something to help there, I'm sure.
Let's go back to town. I want to see what's happening in town because we've definitely done something. I don't know if it was good.
Okay. So you all make your way down. On your way down, you kind of peek around looking for the pixies. They seem to be very well hidden at the moment. If you really want to take some time to look for them, you can.
Yes,
but-
please no.
We're fine.
I kind of want to. I kind of wonder what the one who's gotten the big head is thinking currently, but I guess we could probably ignore that for right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
we
make
did
your way
that, yeah.
down, out the sealed door, across the bridge where the corroded equipment has kind of lays out in the sun, broken, damaged. You notice a lot of the slime is now gone. It's sort of just evaporated in the sunlight.
Nice.
As you continue making your way back towards town, the same is true. Most of the slime is gone. You find the path quite easy to traverse. A little ways in, Min Min kind of sidles up to you, Gearbox, and goes, "Do you mind if I take a ride?"
I mean, sure, of course.
Okay, great. She sort of clambers up to you, jumps on your shoulder, and she goes, kind of taps your armor, and she goes, "This is a curious thing. Did you make this?"
So, the armor itself isn't really something I made. This is just a random piece of armor. However, the core of it is a little power extension that allows me to tap into the arcana and spread it throughout the armor to create my own power suit. And basically, it does what I need it to do when I need it to do things.
It's really interesting. Where did you learn how to do this?
It's just something I've been working on since I was part of the merchant guild before I came here to get away from the church. Because they thought that all merchants were slave traders, and I have nothing to do with that, but that does interfere with your work.
Aren't you trying to get away from?
Um,
Why is there a church?
I don't know why, but it's Luxem if I remember correctly, and they're just very oppressive to the point that most people can't get things done.
Well, maybe we can do something about that. Look, I want to say I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was a little angry.
I mean, sometimes people and things wake up cranky, like the slime we fought earlier.
But I do have to say, this creation, if it's something that you made yourself, that's pretty cool. Normally, this kind of thing is more like Ron's sort of thing. She's more into like the automation and machines and machina and that sort of thing. But if this is something that came from your heart and your mind, she kind of taps over at your cheek where the crest is that you're marking. Look, you help me out. We get the Calliopeia back. I'll make you my champion officially, okay?
Gear's
Oh.
eyes widen, and he's just with glee, and he's like, well, then we need to get going. And he like turns on the thrusters on his armor to make it down the mountain path as quickly as possible. Why does he have thrusters? Well, he does.
He does. But the little claw extends and she goes, "But no more of this goddess talk, okay?"
All right, well, I mean, that seems to be something that offends you. I mean, that's what
Yeah, it
you've been
does.
called to me. So I only called you based upon what I was told, but apparently that is far wrong.
Somebody's out there slandering me, so you're gonna kill all of them, okay?
One murder? Okay. It's in your
You know.
name.
Murder, embarrassment, whatever comes to mind and heart, right?
Well, I may need your help with a certain dwarf. We'll see him when we get back.
Oh, dwarves are the funnest to tease. May also squeak when they die.
How do you... You know what? Never mind. Never mind. I don't want to know why you know this.
Wow. Yeah. Better to get your hands dirty.
And I
Alright.
kind of whisper and go, is Talk gonna be okay? Because I'm worried. about both the psychic damage and the smell. A lot more the smell than the psychic damage.
There's nothing you can do about the smell.
The smell is forever.
It's a character feature.
Talk.
Musk. All right.
Why is that so much worse?
I'm gonna start bottling it and selling
Is
it
it-
as well.
Oh no. Oh no.
Is it moist musk?
That is
Oh.
merch right there. Fox mask.
Moist musk of the... I'm gonna stop
they
there.
call it.
I'm gonna stop there. That was about to get terrible.
Yeah. You make your way. You make your way with fairly good speed, with Gear sort of taking the lead, eagerly, like stepping in front of you. A little bit of a booster as he pushes his way forward. You are now about 15 minutes away from town. You can start to see the wooden stockades. Is there anything you want to do before you get any closer to town?
So I kind of turn this to Quill and go, so you mentioned the cult.
Oh, yeah, the cult. Yeah, they're like a new cult. They're kind of just working out what they're doing, but they really like druids and they like wolves and they want to become werewolves. So I just bit one and they really like me after that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let that one go.
They give me all their money. It's pretty cool. They seem like nice guys. Also, they told us they'd look out for the soldiers. So,
Perhaps,
all around nice guys.
perhaps maybe we should stop by them first before we go in to make sure we're not walking into a town full of soldiers.
Not a terrible
I
idea, but
don't
they were on the
wanna-
other side of town.
I don't want to go to only Druid's village. Oh my god.
Only Druid's village?
I like it there. They're just,
Minion
they're
looks
fun
completely
guys.
confused.
I think we might be able to stop by at some point. We need some more money since mine got chucked down the cliff.
How much money do we still have left? Did you check your bag?
I have no idea.
You should probably check.
Okay, I'm gonna rummage in my bag, thinking of
Okay,
money.
You kind of count out your money. Whatever you have, you lost about 100 gold pieces.
Okay.
You
How
can
much did
just
we have?
subtract
We
that.
spent we had about 900. We spent like 200 in that tavern. we spent.
Yeah, we spent quite a decent amount.
We didn't have that
We
much
have-
left, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe have like 200 left, if that.
Okay. Yeah. You can mess around with it. You can set yourself at 250 gold for now and just kind of keep track of it in the future. And it'll work out okay.
Okay. Seems
You
fine.
found about 126-ish gold after you killed the slime too, so you can add that in too. So 376 gold pieces. Your group can kind of manage it from there. But I will throw out there that and this is for people watching too. I don't want to deal with silver and like copper denominations, so kind of the economy in Rensavier just is a little bit different. It's the gold standard. And we'll just deal with prices and things as gold pieces and kind of work in that level, because more math, I don't want to embarrass myself in front of people.
Well,
Math on
the
stream,
way I've seen
never a
it
good
done
idea.
before is that pretty much if like a rope would cost 1 silver, 1 gold would just get you 10 bundles of rope. That way, you just kind of make up for the fact of not using the silver, and then you just get more rope. It's like a
That's
win-win.
fine. It's all good. You are all on your own like little realm. There's no real economy, save the economy that's built in, and don't stress about it so much. But for the bigger purchases, not that you do them honestly anyway. I expect a crime spree spanning Rensavier until eventually the entire planet aligns against you. But we'll see about that. Anyway, as you all begin to head into town, you notice the same dreariness sort of possessing the town, juxtaposed now against a slightly purplish fog that has seemed to roll in. All along the grass and even roping up the stockades, you see thick vines at seeming random, kind of crisscrossing all. If worst case scenario, but
Seems reasonable.
yeah, well, I think I'm able to jump back in right now. So let me do that, and I'd just like to jump through these couple little events with you before we take our 5.
Please.
Let me come back over to the Silverwind Enclave because I've been exiled to the space between boards as well. And let me re-summon everybody.
Oh yeah, there we go. It's got rid of waiting for GM now.
Okay.
Make
Make sure everybody is in here
while
properly.
you're waiting on GM,
There we
I
go.
have actually a phone call right now, so just need to check this.
Okay,
I'll be
in
right back.
that case, let's take our 5. We'll
Sure.
go ahead and do that, and then we'll. Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
no worries.
All right, everybody.
No
Thank you so
stress.
much.
Of course.
Making
See
my
you
way
in the
downtown.
All right, so you heard it. We are taking a 5-minute break. So we're gonna go ahead and take a break from the D&D background music for something a little bit more upbeat and cool while we're on our break. Let's go with a little bit of the Smash Brothers remix from Smooth McGroove. And I will see you guys back in a few. so that we can see other people and hear them talking. And then hopefully from there we will figure out what's going on.
Jake.
I can see, like, once upon a time, like, the faction things being a thing, but, like, over time, people just want to play together.
Yeah, basically that's what it is, right? The faction thing in PvP is still gonna exist and all that stuff.
Oh,
but
World
if
of
you
Warcraft?
just want to play, yeah. If you just want to play with friends, then you can play with friends. Not that I have any friends on the Alliance side, of course not.
It breaks
Oh,
my heart, Cethe.
Who would be friends with Alliance?
Exactly.
So I
What?
have two people currently in my house that were just talking about this, and upon mentioning the whole thing of the factions being able to play together soon for raids and stuff, they both looked at me and they audibly made a sound of annoyance. And how people are just going to be trolling repeatedly to like kill raids based upon the fact that they don't want to do them with the other people.
Jeez.
That Alliance horde hate runs deep.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Like, I am not excited to see Worgen or gnomes in my parties. You know, they look awful. Like, they're
Think
scum
of it
of the
this
earth.
way. When you inevitably wipe, at least you took them with you.
We
When
all
you scrub
know
and you stand
whose
in the
fault it's
fire.
gonna be. It's gonna be the Alliance player's fault, right?
Gonna be a lot of people arguing in every raid, and I'm so glad that I don't play WoW.
When you steal an item, like, you know, now there's an extra incentive.
No, they took that away from us. You can't ninja loot anymore, really.
Can't
Really?
ninja loot anymore.
No, it's
The heart and soul is gone.
It's been for a while that, and like they replaced all the loot rules with personal loot. So basically, you get an item directly into your bag if you loot something, and then if you want to, you can trade to somebody else.
As long as
That's
they were
the way it
within
is.
the same raid, and it stayed
That's-
for like a couple of
yeah.
hours or so.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
So my-
personal loot, and it's pain in the ass for like organized raids. Because, you know, usually you had master loot and you decided this goes to the player that really needs it the most or deserves it the most. Now it's just random. And sometimes you can't even trade due to certain loot rules that exist.
I can see it now. You don't even need those boots. Yeah, but like you're Alliance, so I'm taking them anyway.
Uh-oh.
There you
Welcome
go.
back, Udi.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We were just briefly discussing the WoW expansion and a couple of the new changes, but let's get back
Wow.
into the game. I've got to
Let's
go. I've got to
go.
go a little early tonight than usual. So, at normal ending time, but
Yeah.
I'd like to see where we get. And that's not your fault. That's my fault. But
No worries.
as you split up and go off into town, I believe Talk and Gear, you were heading off to the workshop to kind of investigate. So you make your way to that end of town. You see the sort of vines and things have begun to come up over the workshop where the damage was done earlier, and the vines have started to kind of creep down around the damaged items. Not totally overtaking it, but certainly beginning to. You see the chair still propped up against Winchneer Dunedag's door where you had left it earlier, Gear.
I should probably move that. Just kind of walk over and just silently take it off. Give it a couple knocks real quick, like, are you okay?
What?
Have you been out of your office?
No! Just been here, drinking!
Oh, so you have no idea what the outside looks like.
No, should I?
Everything's got this purple haze, and like, it looks significantly worse.
Have you been smoking the halfling weed?
No. No, I have not.
That's
Alright,
your
I'll
boss.
fix it.
I can't. How am I supposed to fix it? Do you have some all-purpose tool for me to fix all of these things with?
Make a persuasion check.
Purple haze. Purple haze.
Today of all days.
That's a 13.
All right, you fix it, you come back. We'll talk about an all-purpose tool.
Got it.
Do
Do you want me to bring you anything back?
Drinks! More drinks!
I like this guy.
place. I'm gonna kind of look over towards the first aid kit here, and I'm gonna kind of do a once over a talk, searching for like change in Talk's Arcana, if Talk allows me to. It's like, Talk, something's wrong, and I need to figure out more about it.
Okay.
Minmin's not here, so you don't have to worry about that. But like, whatever's wrong, we need to figure out what it is so we can fix it.
Okay, but no probing my ass.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check this time. You can do it with advantage since your last medical check was so successful. And you have other information.
That's an 18, and that's an 18.
Okay. So you begin sort of probing over Talk. You notice some of that energy that seems to be sort of that you dealt with earlier, the sort of weird, chaotic energy, seems to also somewhat be possessing Talk. And you have enough information now to sort of suss it out and identify it as something to do with the Fae. And whatever this energy is, it seems to be some sort of sieve. Something seems to be taken away from him.
Seen something siphoning the joy from your life, Talk.
Wow.
I feel fine. Just slight headache. I don't know what exactly you guys are on about, but I feel fine. Maybe it's just all this glitter on me. You know?
Perhaps maybe we should work on getting that off of you.
Yeah. Maybe I should try washing this off.
When's the last time you
I
bathed?
like it. What does that mean?
Got it. Got it. I don't want to get it, but I got it. I guess I'll help. I can't believe I'm gonna actually say this out loud. I'm gonna help Talk bathe.
Oh. Wow.
Okay. Sure, this is what we're doing now.
We need to get
Yeah,
as
go for it.
as far removed as possible with a pole and a sponge.
You're washing him with a rag on a stick.
Sponging.
Yes.
Is that what's happening?
Yes, that is indeed
Okay.
what is happening.
It's like in Red Dead, Tox ordered a deluxe bath, or whatever they call it.
Yeah. I'm speechless
Wow.
at the moment, but sure, let's roll a d20. Let's see where this goes.
Are you trying
what?
to get me naked?
Roll
What?
for bath.
You
Okay.
have to take a bath.
Oh,
Roll for bath.
I knew I was missing something. There's the music.
I only get naked in brothels.
As long as it's not a 1.
Okay. Yeah. With an 8, you manage to kind of going through the remains of your workshop. You find some of the cleaning things that are probably not too caustic, but you don't care that much. And you kind of apply them to a rag and sort of just like cleaning the equipment in the back areas. You sort of squeegee him as much as you can and as best as you can.
Careful with that.
Bleach.
There's a little bit of bleach splashes up in your eye, talking. You're like, ah!
My eyes!
Take 1d4
You said
bleach
we're gonna be
damage.
using baby shampoo.
And a few minutes pass. The glitter doesn't come off. The glitter's on there, real solid.
It's kind of look and go. I tried.
But now he spells a little bit like swamp and swamp ass and bleach.
Great.
An improvement to some level.
I'm pretty sure that's a war crime. No.
You're gonna get all those crevices,
Let's
cracks and
move on.
crevices.
I can't anymore.
This was not a pleasant experience, Gear. I don't know what you were trying to do.
Everyone disliked that.
Work.
Everyone disliked that.
I did not see that coming. Wow.
I tried. Let's just go meet up
You
with
hear
the
a voice
others.
from inside, like, "What are you doing there?"
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Gear.
I heard
Here.
something about bathing.
About what?
About bathing.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask. Just
I-
bring back the drinks.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Gear.
The Athlon weed. That's mine.
Yes, talk.
We should listen to your boss. He needs those drinks. We should go get drinks.
Oh, he has plenty of drinks in there. Let's go.
Yeah, but what about second drinks?
Second
We had our
drinks.
first drinks. What about the second drink?
We can go get him a barrel or something. He'll be fine.
I mean, your boss. He seems nice.
Yeah. You'd think.
He would be the one guy that Tog likes.
New drinking buddy.
I audibly sigh and I just walk out the front door to go find Cethe and Quill.
All right. So Cethe and Quill, you make your way. You're going back to Barry's hovel.
Yeah, I guess seems like a good a place as any to start looking.
Yeah. Real quick, out of character, I don't think I'm in the game or on the board somehow. I can see everything, but I don't see myself.
Oh, here I'll drop your characters. It's because you ended up in your own other map, so I think it deleted the characters on this map. So let me drop you all
Yeah,
in.
we're not here right now.
Yeah, you can move yourselves.
Not appearing in this film.
Why are you pouting? You're not
Who's that?
allowed to have coffee, Valico.
That everybody? You're.
Uh,
I don't know why you're
I-
invisible.
I don't see myself. I see Cethe and Quill.
Because
Oh,
You.
Okay, yeah, we're here now. We're here.
yeah, there you go.
Awesome. Thank you, Ark.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna go back to the game board.
Go.
We're back to the game board. Yeah.
Alrighty.
He was over here,
So-
right? Over the little log.
Yeah, is past the log. He doesn't even live within the town fences.
Nice.
Okay. So you make your way back over, and as you just glance from across the bridge, you can sort of see within that little ramshackle hovel. The door is still open. There is no door. What are you doing?
I'm kind of intrigued. So there's like loads of vines everywhere now, right? Can I do like a nature check or something? Just
Yeah, go
use my-
ahead.
Use my druid skills.
Yeah.
Nature. Whee!
Go ahead and roll it with advantage.
Ooh. Extra treats. Oh, that's a
Ooh.
15. And yum. Nope. And a 19.
Well.
19, please.
Yeah, you take the time to kind of follow where some of these vines are. They crisscross everywhere, a whole bunch kind of up over Barry's house as well. Can't see if they're the origin, but you do see them kind of covering this entire area, going up the mountain. They are very, very similar to this when you use your Entangle spell. As well as some of the other druidic magic that you use. Like, you sense these are natural, but magical at the same time, sort of wildly accelerated growth via magic. Something that certainly strikes you as not natural in this setting.
Magical vines. Okay. Cool. So there's someone probably doing some horrible magic, which we kind of already knew because of the purple. Right.
Maybe we should ask Min Min what she might know about it.
Yeah. By all means. Hey, Min Min, what do you think of all these vines and stuff? I kind of get the feeling that they're not meant to be here. Like someone's controlling them.
I don't know the area well enough, but yeah, they don't really look like they belong here, I guess. Was it like this earlier when you came through?
No, and I feel like we
No.
haven't been gone that long, so it's a bit of a worry.
And someone with powerful druidic magic or fey magic or something like that probably did something here.
Okay. That's interesting.
Druidic magic.
Oh, don't look at me.
Well, no, not you, not you. But I'm wondering what other druid might be nearby.
No, it could be Faye. Didn't
Maybe it's both.
a druidic Faye. Oh my goodness.
Might be. I don't know.
Okay.
Probably not good.
Wasn't there
No.
a symbol inside?
Barry's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a protection thing, wasn't it?
Should we go
Which
have
make-
a look for that?
Yeah. Can we? I'm gonna like
Breaking and
peer
entering
in
part
to,
2.
to Barry's house and see if anyone's home. I'll be like, hey Barry, you home?
No response.
Oh man, he's never home.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check. Both of you can roll one.
Alright.
We got this together. We can do this. Oh, okay, we can't do this. Oh, you can do this. Good job.
Okay. So, Quill. Yeah, with your low roll, Quill, you manage to walk in. You see the bed, and you're like, yep. There's the bed. You see the sort of amethyst butterfly carved into it still. But Cethe, you notice a couple more things. You notice a pair of footprints. The first, you just kind of look down. They look about the size of a young boy, wearing sandals or something like that. And they stop at the door, and they go away. You notice some dog footprints. And you actually notice one more thing that kind of concerns you. It's not actually a pair of footprints. You notice one slightly larger pair of footprints as well. Not adult-sized, but like a slightly larger child-sized.
What the
They're
heck?
barefoot.
That sounds awfully suspicious. That sounds awfully a lot like Fae feet.
Maybe.
Faefeet.com.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Jesus.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think that a Fae is responsible for this. So perhaps one of the Fae has found Barry in his, oh well, not so great disguise here.
How are we gonna
And-
find it? Can we use Tick? If we find gear, can we send Tick out to look for him? But he didn't work last time, did it?
I mean, anything's worth a shot. Do you have any suggestions, Min Min?
Who are you looking for? Are you looking for an adult? Are you looking for a fae?
We think it's a Fae.
We're
We have
looking
reason
for
to
a
believe.
leader of the
Okay.
Pixies.
Well, your ranger friend, the solid one, he seems to be sort of connected to the planes. Maybe he has some abilities he can use to sort of track them. But beyond that, what's that over there? And she sort of points to the corner where, Cethe, you noticed this, but you were so focused on other things. You find more kind of loose leaf paper, other crayons, and they're sort of scattered outside, not inside where you had originally noticed all of those papers. And just looking around, it looks like some more posters have been very hastily kind of scratched and scribbled, and most of those papers are gone, but a couple more are kind of floating around.
Ooh,
Oh, I think. What's this? Let's take a look at these posters.
Yeah. What do they say?
Well, the remaining posters are just blank sheets of paper, but they look very similar to the random pieces of paper that had been posted at the tavern. The sort of quest board for like bringing Sir Wolfington a ball. You had stumbled on the papers the last time you had come through, but it looks like most of those sheets of paper are missing now.
Maybe he's posted some more stuff at the tavern.
Yeah,
That would
let's
help
go
us find
find
out
the
where it is.
others. Head to the
Yeah.
tavern.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. We'll check the notice board again. Maybe the dog's got lost or something. That's why he's not come home.
I find it so strange that we can't seem to find hide nor hair of Sir Woofington or Barry or really anyone outside of the shopkeepers here.
Yeah, it is strange. It's very strange. Okay, let's go find the others, and we'll let them know, and we'll have a look in the tavern again. Although I don't know if I want to go in.
Yeah.
Into
I'm
the
really
tavern?
good. Like,
We need to bring alcohol to the dwarf.
It could be a kitty.
Yes, we do.
Cethe, as you begin to leave with your investigation check, go ahead and give me an intelligence check on top of it. Like you found these sort of clues.
roll for smarts.
Don't ever tell Talk to do that.
Uh
Or Cethe, I guess.
Yeah. The only thing you notice as you begin to leave, you notice the footprints don't go inside the house. And you notice that the house from before, where you sort of annihilated Barry's bed, like throwing all the straw all over the place, that straw is still scattered around the house.
oh.
Nothing has been fixed here.
So he probably hasn't gone back.
Okay.
So whatever
Interesting.
damage you did to the poor child's house earlier has not been repaired.
Are we the bad guys?
No, we're just adjacent. I don't know. I'm getting a feeling that someone has taken Barry hostage.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
Why?
It's definitely giving off
Why?
kidnap vibes.
Tick can now no longer fly.
Oh.
Don't worry, we can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me give Tick some fly. There you go.
Thank you. I'm also going to
so-
light a torch because it's quite dark here.
Yeah, I
It
think
is, yeah.
That's fair.
And by light a torch, I mean I'm going to turn on a spotlight that's on my own armor because why not?
Sure. So, in your respective little investigations, you sort of make your way back into the tavern, the Cafe Zephyr. Walking in, you see, kind of meeting up at the front door, you sort of push your way into the tavern. At the bar, you see Rail sort of just continuing to wipe down the main counter. Kind of looks up and goes, "Yeah, you back?"
I'm not going in.
Back.
You, he's
It's
not
okay,
my
I'm
friend.
over it.
You're over it.
I'm over
Oh.
it.
Oh, that's good news. Okay, cool. I'm gonna step in. Hey, we just wanted to check out your notice board again. I think Tok wants more alcohol for whatever reason.
No, it's Gear's boss, Mr. Dwarf, told us
My-
to bring him more alcohol.
The boss at the institute sent me to pick up more booze.
Now, engineer doing a dig?
Uh,
You gonna pay?
I mean,
He's gonna pay.
The boss is gonna pay. He didn't give me any money to come over here to grab it.
Okay, you're gonna put it on his tab.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll put it on his
Yeah.
tab.
Do you
Okay.
wanna
Do you mind if I
add...
like double it or triple it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
sure,
add
sure.
a...
Go ahead. Yes.
Quadruple it.
No.
Okay.
Look, give us a barrel for ourselves as well, and then you put that on his tab as well. How about that?
Give me a persuasion check.
Don't
With
worry, guys.
advantage.
I'll carry it. Persuasion, we said.
Yeah, with advantage.
Needs advantage.
Fox gonna get hammered again. Excellent.
It's 15.
The 15? Okay, I'll tell you what. I give you the barrel. You can have 2. Sure, why not? So he sort of brings out, kind of rolling out 2 of these large barrels, which you recognize as the Golden Typhoon.
Guys, I will take one upstairs to our rooms. We'll still probably stay here tonight, right? And I'm gonna keep it there for later. And the other one here, you can bring it to your master whenever you feel like it. Or put it into our rooms as well.
Well, I have to solve the issue first before I bring him the booze.
Yeah, you can put it for safekeeping. We can put it into my room upstairs.
We'll put it into my room.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm gonna have a look at the notice
We
board
need
while
to go,
they're
yeah.
doing this.
Annie
So-
Hoozle walks over to the board.
Did you guys
So
find
2 of
Barry?
you.
No.
And during this, you see Min Min kind of watching and going like, are you scamming for free booze?
Not,
Oh.
not us.
I'm
per
not
se.
scamming anything. This is going to the quartermaster after I solve the issue of what's going on in this town, because as normal, he yelled at me like an alcoholic father figure to go pick up more booze.
I think Tox just, he's not scamming. He's just taking advantage of a kind gentleman's tab.
True.
And I'm
Fine,
not
gentlemen.
stopping him.
I don't think you should stop him. I think you should encourage it. Where's my share?
Oh, oh! You can have some of Tox. I'm sure he won't mind.
I don't want cat hair in my beer.
Well, then you drink it first and shake
I don't
it
want
half
top hair in
fast.
my beer.
There you go. We
Oh,
should
good
each
grief.
have our own keg.
Why don't you pick up a couple of glasses as well? Yeah, and then you can share.
Why do you need glasses?
Just
I don't
Right?
understand.
You're doing it wrong.
okay. I didn't come here to be attacked. I just want to look at this notice board.
So, yeah, you look over at the information board, and you notice the notices, the quests have changed. Up real quick. All of the quests regarding Sir Woofington are now missing. Instead, you see quests in that same like random colored scripts of paper with crayon, sort of writing out the words, misspelled in many cases. But you see a few quests. The first one that catches your attention: bring medicine for the princess. Another notice: bring a teddy bear to the princess. A third one: do a funny dance for the princess. And all of these feature like little various drawings of a girl sort of wearing a sort of kind of just a little triangle dress, stick figure, not very well designed. And you notice one of them actually says, "Please come to the front gate. Don't tell anybody that I'm here." Why am I using Minmin's voice? Don't tell anybody I'm here. Some people tried to break into my house.
Oh, that
Oh.
would be.
People are trying to get me. But please come help the princess.
Was this our fault?
Yeah.
Possibly.
This, I'm gonna own it.
We didn't clean up. Okay.
Did you break into somebody's house? I don't remember that.
You were there, Talk. Don't. You're not cleaning this.
He's had a little bit too much to drink
Oh,
already.
You can't call that a house.
Wow. Okay. Well.
How could it be breaking and entering if
Going
there's no
off
door?
here.
Exactly.
Exactly. You got the right idea. But did you rob a child's house?
Well, we didn't rob it. I don't know where the papers went. Other than here.
It was we moved some stuff around, but it was for the good of. We wanted to find him. It wasn't. Anyway.
I mean, it looks like you traumatized him.
Oh yeah. Oh,
We'll
that was good.
have to clear that up when we get
You
there.
can join the queue of
Nice.
traumatized people we've met.
Yeah, I think everybody is traumatized after we're done with them.
I'm trying and I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. Just don't hurt anybody. But really, little trauma makes you a good entertainer, right?
Yeah, it'll.
Ain't no happy bards out there.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and I think Barry will be stronger for this. And he's not really a little child. He's like a pixie. I don't know what he is. Let's go. Let's go to the main gate. That's where he says he is.
Okay.
Come on, Talk. Leave your beer for now.
Just leave
I
it. It's
didn't
not going
drink any.
anywhere.
It'll
Just
be
put it
here when we get
upstairs.
back.
Yeah,
It won't be. I'm gonna drink it.
Well,
Wait,
don't drink the one for the quartermaster, please.
Should have.
Can I
Grab
double his
another-
tab again?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
He won't mind.
Okay. We're up to like 1,300, 1,400 gold at this point.
I'm sure he's gonna be good for it.
I'll just round up to 2,000.
Probably not that much yet.
We'll
I'm-
see.
You okay there, buddy?
I'm trying.
Yeah,
But-
you're
but
all
my-
lined up with your nostrils right now.
My cat is just like just doing a thing. Palico,
Rounding
please.
into the
I love you, but like you need to get off of me. Thank you. I'm sure my audience does and my channel enjoyed that.
Absolutely.
We enjoyed that as well.
Yeah. All right. Are you going directly towards the front gate?
To the main gate. I have nothing else to do here. Do you? I can't go back to the shop because of reasons. The tavern we've done. I don't think we need to go anywhere
Well,
else.
surely we could use disguises. I mean, I
You
could
guys-
disguise myself as
disguise-
Rail.
You can disguise yourself as that half rat thing going to a shop.
No,
so that's gonna end well.
This time it'll be something like Rail. So if we absolutely needed to, we could get some supplies.
Okay. I don't think we need. Do we need anything right now? I think we're okay. It's only Barry. What's the worst that could happen?
I'm
I
just
need-
throwing it out there for later.
I need some holy water.
Okay. Well.
Or powdered silver and iron.
Of course, these are very normal things to need.
What do you need those for?
It's for one of my spells. Don't worry about
Oh, do you
Is
need
that
a
for
spell
strike?
folk?
it. No, it's for protection from evil and good. I realized that you actually need resources and components to use that spell.
Oh, for little resources. I mean, I can give you a spell focus if you want.
Cat. Let's stay out of each other's way for now.
She's trying to be nice.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Good
You
luck
gotta
casting.
give her a chance.
Fine. Just for the
Alright.
record, it was me who stepped on your chest.
Wow.
Roll a deception check.
I can't believe that you have thrown me under the bus.
Don't
Actually,
worry,
no, I
I'm
can't.
great at deception. Actually, not the worst. 13.
Min kind of looks up at you and goes, "Life Number 4 will be avenged.
Oh boy.
Somehow you've made an enemy of Min Min, and I don't know what you did. But perhaps maybe we should deal with this later. We have bigger problems.
Very good, very nice. Yes. Let's go to the main gate.
To the main
Is
gate.
it just me or does Tok smell different?
Yeah. A little more putrid than normal, yes. I agree.
It smells like
I
bleak.
smell fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, stay downwind, please.
Yeah, Tok's in the back. Let's go.
Ox in the back. Who's leading the search for Barry?
I'm
Mhm.
running. I don't know what way I'm running, but I'm running.
Okay. Cethe,
sprinting.
go ahead, roll me an investigation check. Let's see how well you can find him.
Okay.
Or how long it takes you.
Gotta refresh again. Love it. Hopefully, Wizards of the Coast will get D&D Beyond working a little better with stuff like this. They'll provide us some more integration.
Hope so. We'll deal with it until then. It's okay.
Oh, it's fine. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
11.
Okay. Yeah.
I got a 20.
You,
I got a nat 20 on D&D Beyond.
Oh, bummer. Well, you kind of run out, beginning to tear down the street looking for Barry. It takes you a few minutes. You sort of get turned around in the fog, lost a little bit, but eventually you start to hear some sniffling, some crying, and it sounds like a little girl's voice. And as you kind of round the corner, kind of poking your head in, you actually see Barry kind of standing over this little girl who's crying. She's wearing sort of like a white shrift, dirty, kind of various splotches of like some grease and some of the dirt around, and she's sort of curled up in the corner. This strikes you as profoundly weird too. You've seen people here sort of depressed or joyless. You haven't seen anybody cry. And he sort of stands over her, leaning down to pat her on the shoulder. And you see sort of walking around in circles, a little tail wagging that sad, droopy dog, Sir Woofington.
Aw.
And mhm. And Barry notices you as you make a lot of sound coming towards him, and goes, "Oh, adventurers! You're here to save me!"
Barry, hello. Where have you been?
Been looking all over for you, Barry.
Somebody's trying to kill me!
Oh, no, Barry. Why would you say such a thing?
They
Who would
came
ever
to my
want to do that?
house. They broke my bed.
They broke your bed.
Oh,
How?
that's bad.
They threw it everywhere, and then they just left.
Oh. Barry. I've got some news for you.
Is it good news?
You're a wizard, Barry.
No. I wish. That may have been us. It was definitely us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You
We were looking for you. We were confused and we were scared and we were looking for clues and then.
Why were you looking for clues in my house? Am I the
Well,
bad guy?
For
that
No,
remains to be
mostly.
seen.
I think we are. Don't worry, Barry.
I'm very worried.
Hey, who's your friend?
Oh, this is Penny. I found her. I saved her.
Where did you find her? Hi, Penny. How are you doing?
Hello, Penny.
She, sobbing, she kind of, you look down at her, The girl has sun-brown skin, little light freckles, and you look missing a couple teeth. You peer at her a little closer. Give me an insight check. Will.
Oh yeah. Insight. Whee! 19.
19.
They're gonna
Yeah,
change up
you
the
look at
music.
her and you see in her eyes there's sort of a mix of emotions. There's sort of that depressive malaise, like her eyes seem wildly opposite, like incredibly disinterested with the world around. But every few moments, tears start to well up in the eyes again, and sort of back and forth, like she's being tugged between two negative emotions. And she just, yeah, go ahead.
I'm a little thrown off by this, so I'm gonna do an Arcana check. Not really gonna say anything. I'm just gonna do my own personal Arcana check.
Sure, go for it. Yeah, 6. You're not picking up anything in particular here. Like the entire situation seems weird. But yeah, she sort of looks up at you as you bend down to inspect her. She goes,
Why are you so upset? What's wrong?
everything's wrong.
Could you be like a tinsy bit more specific? Where did Barry find you?
Found her in my pocket.
Whoa.
Barry.
That's how I saved her.
Oh,
In your pocket?
In my pocket.
I'm gonna point at Quill and say she's got a friend in her pocket as well.
gosh,
Did someone
talk.
throw her down the well?
And
Can't just
she
throw
starts to
people like
cry
pocket
even
friends.
more. When you mention the well, she starts bursting into tears.
Oh no, she's someone's valuable. That's rough. Okay. So your pocket, Barry, that's got some magic. That's got some sort of magic in it, right? That's like a bag of holding, a pocket of holding.
I don't know. It's maybe it's magical. Everything comes out of it. It's magical.
Everything comes out. If
know.
you, so okay, wait. So she gets very upset. So she's probably been thrown down the well, and so does everyone's money. And Barry has a lot of money, right?
Yes.
I mean, he throws out a lot of money. He offers ridiculous rewards for quests.
Is the pocket of holding somehow like attached to the well? That's a thought. Okay. Penny, do you remember much about? I don't want to make you any more upset, but do you remember what happened when you fell down the well?
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
My persuasion's terrible.
Can I assist?
Let-
Sure,
Yeah.
you can. How are you
Can I
assisting?
assist?
I'm just kind of like trying to calmly say we're just trying to figure out what's going on. A lot of things have changed in the last couple days.
Okay, and Cethe, how are you trying to assist?
Right, exactly like Gear said. We're just very concerned. We want to do our very best to help. So please trust Quill.
Okay, so Quill, you rolled a 15.
People really need to get. They're really desperate if they are now throwing other people into the well.
Well, she starts crying. She kind of looks up at you and she goes, "Last night, my dad came home and said that he lost a lot of money. So he had to choose between me and my brother. And he chose him because I have the mark of Min Min. So he brought me to the well and prayed hard, and then he pushed me in."
Oh my god.
Oh, Penny.
Oh, so
No.
that's how it is to have a father.
Does Min
Penny,
have
neither
any
of you-
reaction to this?
Neither
You
of you should
see-
have been put through this.
You see Min Min starting to stalk back and forth. Her hair is bristling, and as you look, you just hear a crackle of thunder, and you look up in the sky, and you see the clouds sort of roiling in.
It seems that this town is very much so linked to your well-being, Min Min.
Yeah, this town is, long time ago. I don't know how long, but this town was sort of founded as an entertainers college. It's where my
Wait.
people used to be.
So you knew about this the whole time, and you've just let these people be miserable?
I don't have any power. I got jacked up in a crystal for God knows how long.
What a mess.
I'm not all powerful.
What happens if I... Can we, like, give Min something to play with so she cheers up?
Give her what?
I want to give Min something to play with so she can cheer up.
A ball
The
of
cloud-
lightning.
The clouds
what
came
do you-
over when she got angry, right? So maybe we can reverse everything.
What
With
are
a
you
keg of
handing to
alcohol.
Min?
I'm trying to think what I've got in my bag. Hey, what about like a little paintbrush? And do we still have any paint from like that thing we were doing with the mural? I set her down
Sure. Yeah,
like
you've
a
got some-
toddler. I set her down with some paints and a little paintbrush, and just let her go to work and see if that cheers her up, and maybe the weather will cheer up.
Go ahead and roll another persuasion check.
Oh
This
no!
time with disadvantage.
Oh no! What? She doesn't want to have a little drawing thing now? Unbelievable! Oh dear.
Do you want me to draw some more phallic shapes?
She did like
Um,
those.
roll one more
I'm rolling
time.
again, but it's oh wow, great! Nat one, literally 0.
She
There it
whirls on
is.
you. Yeah, there it is. She whirls on you, Quill. She goes, "Why are you trying to patronize me?"
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I just mean, you got angry and the clouds came over.
You're not angry? And this little
Oh, yeah.
girl was pushed down a well.
I'm angry.
What's wrong
Yeah,
with you?
I'm angry, but I'm not controlling the weather with my emotions. That's all. That's all. I'm sorry for
Okay.
suggesting it. I won't do it again. Won't do it again.
Yeah. Let me throw it out there. And she points over at Gearbox and goes, "That one inherited his crest without my permission. But you know what? Anyone who has my crest is under my protection. So they get hurt, there's gonna be trouble, okay?"
Okay.
If I
So, wait.
here in the shoulder, like friendly punch.
Is Penny's mark real? Can she tell?
Oh, and she looks and goes, "No, it's a forgery too. There probably isn't anybody left in the world who has my real crest.
Wow. That's strange.
I don't know how long has passed, but it's been a long time. I
Yeah.
imagine all of my champions died a long time ago."
Kind of sad.
But this town hasn't been miserable for that long, because I have visited it before and it was happy, chirpy place.
I wouldn't believe it.
Me neither.
Sort of. I've been here just a couple of years ago. Was the last time.
Hey-
Well, I guess there's a problem.
So you want to? Was it? 1 second. We'll go back to Penny. Penny, was there anything at the bottom of the well? I know it's hard for you, but I'm curious what's down there.
Yeah. She sort of crying again, but she's a little bit interested in this point at the moving, talking cat. You look at her; she looks about 10 years old,
Oh,
and she kind of looks back up at you. That sort of now you see like a conflict of all of these emotions: interest sparking against disinterest, sparking against abject sadness. She goes, "I fell for a really long time. And then there was this big splash of water, and I couldn't breathe. And there were all these weird lights along the walls, and I kept trying to swim, but I couldn't swim. And there were these sort of shadows moving around, and then Barry jumps in, and then I saved her.
wait,
You
who
did
saved
what,
her?
Barry?
I saved her. I pulled her out of my pocket. She was all dripping wet and stuff, but she was okay.
How
And
big
then
is
I've
your
just been
pocket?
trying to make her happy.
You're
So
doing
you
a very
pulled
good job.
Penny dripping wet out of your pocket.
Yeah, she wasn't in good shape, but she was okay.
Okay, Quill's gonna run over to the well and put down something specific. Let me think. I'm gonna like mark a coin with the paint and throw it down the well, and then run back and ask if Barry can take it out of his pocket.
Or I can
Okay,
jump
you
down
run
there.
off to the well. Cethe, what are you doing?
I am going to follow Quill because I am very curious if the well is connected to his pocket. I think we're all kind of coming to the same conclusion.
Okay, so the two of you run off to the well. Are you throwing anything down the well too? Throw Quill?
No, I'm just going to act as an intermediary between them, kind of a middle person, and look over at him and watch what she's putting in, and then just
Are we
curious.
taking
I'm
Barry
gonna
with
have
us to
I'm gonna
the
have Tick
well?
dive down the well.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
So-
Talk, what was that?
Is Barry coming with us to the well? And Penny? And Sir Wolfington
What?
or whatever?
No,
dunno, maybe you could
they're
stay with
not
the
leaving where they are.
I'm gonna stand over by them, but I'm just gonna have Tick go over to the well and dive down.
Okay. So Tick goes ahead and dives down. Talk, what are you doing?
I'm standing there confused, not quite sure what's going on.
Okay. Are you standing with Barry
But
and
I'm
Penny?
staying with Barry, yes. I see
Okay.
Quill rush away. I was like, what is going on now?
So Tick begins to dive down the well. How far can you stay in touch with Tick?
For about 60 feet.
Okay. So Tick reaches that 60-foot threshold and kind of waits as though questioning whether to go further or not.
And I relinquish control of Tick so that Tick drops like a stone.
Okay.
Oh no.
So Tick
Interesting.
poof. You're not sure what happens to Tick. All right, you rush back to Barry, and Barry kind of like looks up and goes, "Yeah. Did you find something to help the princess?"
Not sure yet. Hey, can you think of? You saw Gear's bird there, yeah?
Yeah,
Did you,
I guess.
did you see Gear's bird? If you think of Gear's bird really hard, right, and then put your hand in your pocket, can you find it?
Maybe, I don't know.
Could you try
Can
for
you
me?
try?
Both of you give a persuasion check.
I just stopped trying to persuade people to do things.
Yeah, I
That's okay.
suck at this as well.
Let me try that again. There we go.
14.
Solid
14.
2.
He looks at you. He looks at you, Talk, and he goes, "Do you really want me to try to pull out the birdie?"
And I look at Barry and I go, yes, we do.
Yes. Yes.
He rummages around in his pocket and pulls out his hand, and there's nothing.
How about the other pocket?
He rummages around in the same pocket where you saw him pull out gold from before, and shows you his hand and goes, "There's nothing. There's nothing in his hand."
Okay.
Maybe Tick is still falling.
Yeah, maybe.
Perhaps.
Well, it was a fun idea. You might have lost Tick forever, though. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know what to. It's just weird that he managed to pull her out of his pocket. How did she even fit out? How did she even fit through the hole?
I'm a hero. I saved her. I don't know.
You are a hero,
It's
Barry. That's
magic.
for sure.
You're definitely a hero. You definitely did.
What if one of us were to try jumping in the well?
Before we do that,
That's sentient.
before we do that, I will cast Primeval Awareness, trying to see if I can sense some Fae around here.
I mean,
You pick up a very, very powerful Fey presence from Sir Woofington.
Is the flipping dog the thing? Oh my god.
Guys, this dog is not a dog.
What is
What
it?
do you mean? He's my best friend.
Where did you meet him?
Oh, he came to me about just before my parents died.
I'm sorry, but how long ago was that?
It was about 2 years ago, maybe? I was this many, and he holds up just like 3 fingers. He doesn't count.
Aw. Okay. That's very strange. Can we, like-
Sir Wolfington, is it? I look at the dog and try to talk to him.
Sir
You're
Woofington looks up at you, gives a deep, low growl.
Uh-oh.
Bad dog. I command him to stop.
He is not a dog. Cethe,
Perhaps
this
maybe
is
you are
not a
Barry
dog.
Dune.
With are you rolling are you casting the spell command?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm holding my spear in my hand. I am
That's
prepared.
gonna be a 15 or higher in wisdom for him to save.
Okay. Yeah, he will definitely manage to save against that. So you push your magic into him, and Sir Woofington looks up at you. Stay away from my boy.
Uh-oh.
And Barry
We're
goes,
not here to hurt Barry.
It talked, Barry. That's pretty cool, right?
"It's the best! I have a talking dog now! Talking dog best friend!"
Sir
Okay.
Wolfington, or should we say Barryden, is this your doing? And I show at the fog and all that stuff, the wines, gotta do that.
Sir Woofington kind of looks around, those droopy eyes, the floppy tail, and tail kind of pokes up and wags a little bit. And he goes, I think you know, but if you want to talk about it a little more, you know where to find me. Yeah. And Sir Woofington begins to walk away.
Gonna cast Entangle.
I'm gonna use my infusion to make a new tick from the other gem that I have.
Tick is gone, yeah.
Sure. Go ahead. What's the? Is it a dex save for entangle?
Strength saving throw.
Strength saving
Um,
throw. Okay.
Yeah, it needs to be 13 or more.
The
Okay.
tick is dead. Long live the tick.
Yeah. So the vines go up to wrap around. You actually like use some of the vines in this area, and you see the little tails start to wag, and the vines begin to thrust and push their way back towards you. And in the ensuing thing, as the vines begin to clear, you throw them away. And Barry, why are you attacking Sir Woofington?
I'm
You're
not. I'm
not
just.
heroes at all! And Sir Woofington is gone.
Oh no!
I knew
Just
it.
You killed my dog! My talking dog best friend! Why?
Oh, Barry.
Unfortunately, we haven't
Listen.
done that yet.
He's not a dog.
He's a
He's
trickster.
not a dog!
No, he's not a dog at all. Quill can turn into a little kitty cat. Many different creatures can turn into something far from their original visage. He is not a dog, Barry.
But he's my best friend.
Oh.
That he may be. I
Would a
won't
best
argue
friend
with
just
you
leave
about
you
that.
here with a bunch of strangers?
He kind of looks at you and he, Sir Woofington's doing what he needs to do.
Going to
What
poop?
is it he needs to do?
Yeah.
He said he'd make me happy.
How?
By making everyone else in this town miserable?
I don't know. Everybody seems okay to me. They're not very nice, but
It's
Don't you
not that they're
remember being-
mean.
Don't you think people were happier before?
before when?
Before the dog arrived.
I don't know. The dog joined us like around the same time we came here.
Oh.
That's when I found Sir Woofington.
So you've not known any different. Interesting. Hey, Tok, do you still have that thing? So you found out that it's Fae, right? How long does that spell last?
Let me check. My primeval awareness. It lasts
10 minutes?
for 1 minute,
1 minute. Yeah. So
1
it's long
minute.
enough that
and I can sense everything in 1 mile radius.
1 mile. Can you see where the dog went there?
yeah, you sense the dog. You sense Sir Woofington moving towards the center of town, kind of directly where you know the well to be. And then you feel the presence beginning to go down, 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 until eventually the minute passes and you lose track of the presence.
He went down the well. Maybe he's looking for Tick.
Well-
Good dog. He's just playing fetch.
Well, Tick will be nothing but a gem when the dog finds him, so I'm not worried about that.
Okay. So does that mean we have to go down the well?
Well, I don't know about you guys, but this problem needs to be solved. So I'm going to jump down the well because I have nothing else that I can think of to do with the situation.
Or we could just leave.
Leave the town that I stay in. Leave the town that
Yes.
is under the town that that Min Min protects. If I'm
I
going to be
still
Min
don't
Min's
trust
champion,
that-
then there's
I
no
don't
way that I'm going
trust
to leave
that
this
cat.
town. Well, you could not trust it all you want, but I trust this cat. Probably
Maybe
more
we
than
do
I
friend?
trust you.
We can take the barrels with us.
Barrel.
How's that gonna work?
Singular.
Who's gonna carry it? Not me.
I can
Yeah.
carry a barrel. It's fine.
Isn't
Well-
it just all gonna go into the water? Tok, shut up. You're
You
distracting me.
you enjoy your barrel of ale. I'm going to the well, and I walk
So
off.
okay, fine. Fine.
Didn't I say
I
that?
can go into a well with you, but just jumping down a well with your heavy armor might sink you. So I have a
I drop
proposition.
out of my armor and I hold my power core in my hand and I put it in my pocket. You were saying?
I can't swim. So, so what if we go to the cafe, we empty that barrel by drinking it, an empty barrel is gonna float on the water. We can use that as a floating device.
So we're
I
all
would-
going to climb in this massive barrel and then fall further than a mile down into the ground into some water.
Well, does anybody have slow fall or anything like that?
Absolutely not.
Gear, can you infuse the barrel with something like a slow fall or something like that?
I don't have that ability. However,
Maybe your
I
master.
could probably make a flotation device and give you some floaties.
But first, we should empty that barrel.
Oh, if you just
I'm-
want to have a drink, then just say that.
I have no
I-
plans of drinking
I
before I go
wanna-
take on whatever that is. But if you wish to
Just
get
one
drunk,
drink?
I'll be standing at the well waiting.
I mean, we are
I-
talking about dropping down into an extremely deep well. We don't know what's down below. We just know there's an extremely powerful Fae presence, and you want me to do that without having at least a single drink before that. You want me to do that sober.
I never said we. I said I was going to shut down a well. But if you wish for me to wait for you until you have the drink, I'll stand waiting by the well.
I have no intention of abandoning you. So,
Go drink your keg. The rest of us are going to the well.
I'm not
Let's
a
go.
huge fan of water, but I'm sure we can work something out. Maybe I can use like wind wall or something when we get close to it. When I see the ground, I'll just.
Do you
I don't
have
think-
either an aquatic form or a form that can fly, Quill?
I'm not allowed to swim or fly. I'm not good enough yet. I'm not a high enough level druid.
how long would it take you to make those flotation devices?
Probably like 10 minutes or so. I'm sure I can scrabble together something. Nobody here
That's
cares
enough
what we
to
do
get
with anything.
one drink.
As you're talking, the little girl looks up at you and she goes, "Are you going into the well?"
I think
We're planning
we
on
have
it.
to.
There's no air down there. I tried to swim up, up, up. It's all. There's nowhere to breathe.
See, that could be a problem.
Well, I mean, I can make something so that one of us can breathe underwater, but I don't know. I don't have the materials to make enough for everyone.
Min Min kind of like she sort of butts in a little bit, kind of looks up and goes, "If you're gonna go get that dog bastard, then you better take the time to prepare what you need. Whatever that thing is, it's strong. It I recognize the presence a little bit. It's the one that got outside my barrier. It's not weak. And if it's been taking the joy from the people in this town, it's probably," and she looks at you, Talk, and she goes, "And based on what's been done to him, this is something that lives off from others' happiness. And
We just need to be really miserable when we go down there. Maybe we should get drunk. And the hangover will be
Well,
so intense.
we're gonna be happy when we get drunk.
No, but we get drunk, right? We sleep.
Mhm.
I can learn a new spell that lets me breathe underwater. Then we dive down, and we're all going to be depressed because we're hungover and don't feel well. And then he can't take our happiness because we don't have any happiness. That's how I felt last time. The silence is, yeah. No, okay, I can see everyone's
I
really
mean, I am all in on the drinking part. I'm not sure if I'm gonna feel miserable though.
Okay, well,
We're gonna have to order another keg for that.
I'm gonna have to be really sad. Maybe we'll just
So
What upsets you the most, and we'll do that. Cethe, what's the most upsetting thing you can think of?
Death?
Oh,
That got
maybe
dark
that's
real
a
quick.
bit,
Yeah, what's up here?
that's a bit extreme.
Not drinking the beer is pretty upsetting.
Okay, well there we go. We don't drink the beer.
Problem solved.
No! No! What?
Hawk doesn't drink the beer.
No!
All the lightweights drink beer, and then we go down.
I am not
I
a
am-
lightweight. However, I am definitely going to start working on some underwater breathing apparatuses for everyone.
You can
I'm
make
not gonna
one,
work.
right?
Well, I can work. I can make a cap of underwater breathing, but I was thinking maybe instead instead of making something like that, I make something that is more of has a limited amount of air, so that we can at least figure out what's going on instead of wasting the cap of underwater breathing, because I can only make one, so someone's gonna drown if we rely on that. And I don't want
Hey, great.
I don't want Talk to drown.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Well, if I can only make one, I'm obviously going to give it to myself. Cethe is a warlock and probably could like work some way out of getting out of this, and Quill can cast a spell to make themselves breathe underwater. Can you
I need to
cast
learn this
anything?
spell first.
I
I
have a
don't know the
spear.
spell right this second.
You have a
so-
spear.
I have a spear.
Okay.
So, Will, you don't have underwater breathing prepared, right?
No. I would have to have some time.
Alright, well, I guess we
Yeah.
could take some time, and we could figure out what to do tomorrow while I work on something so that we can breathe underneath the water, at least for a limited amount of time. Like 10, maybe 15, 20 minutes. I'm sure whatever that is, it probably doesn't live in the water.
Yeah,
That
why don't we
dog
just send
does not
someone
seem-
down to lure it out?
How would that work?
How do you lure out a dog fae?
A dog fae that lives in a well.
Well, and wriggle around like a
Hey,
like a
do
sky
we?
shark.
Do we
Sky-
You're
have?
gonna go rescue the Woofington?
Oh yes. I will rescue him with my spear.
Okay, he loved me a lot. So
Let's just put
I've-
Barry down the well on the end of a rope. We'll fish for Sir Woofington.
Perfect.
We using
gonna
a
put him down the
child
well to
as
go
a bait?
Woofington?
He's not
I
a
mean-
child, and that's not a dog. Don't worry about it.
Wait, no, he was a child now, isn't he?
He
Because we
is a
thought he was
child,
the
yeah.
fae, but he's not a fae.
Yeah, he is a child.
So we're just putting it,
Are we
dangling
the
a child
bad
down the
guys?
well.
Are we the bad guys?
This is like it's like anti Lassie, you know, when they shoot by the person down the well.
I have another suggestion. Do we have, or Gear specifically you, since your workshop blew up like a couple days ago when we met you, do you have any more of that explosive material that we could drop down the well?
I'm sure I can improvise some explosives, yes.
How about that? We do that before we enter the well ourselves to maybe soften the Fey dog up a bit.
Sure. Explosions are usually an answer. Not a great answer, but I mean they are an answer.
What do you guys think, Cethe and Quill?
Like
I'm all
blowing
up.
things up.
I'm all up for throwing Barry down the well. What happens if Barry ends up in his own pocket?
Oh
Oh.
my god, the universe just goes poof. It's just done.
Alright, so
We
we're just gonna divide by 0 here.
Yes,
Basically, yes.
this is the best kind of math. Let's go.
I thought we said we weren't doing math on stream.
No, this is new. It's not even math. It's new. No one's ever done it. We're gonna accomplish something here. I'm
Okay.
excited.
Do you guys want me to work on underwater breathing apparatus for all of us, or do you want me to work on improvised explosives? I probably don't have the time to do both.
Like,
I mean,
I personally
breathing.
think explosives would be more fun, but I am okay if you put this to vote.
I think breathing is the better option. So I'm going to say breathing, but I really want explosives. I'm just going to let that be known.
Okay.
Okay, so
Quill?
the ladies are both for breathing.
Yeah, I agree with Cethe. I think breathing probably would be better.
Okay.
Can I cast, if I was to learn how to breathe underwater, can I cast that multiple times on different people?
Let me
it
check
only
the
on me?
wording of the spell. I know it has a couple little tricks to it. I don't think it's a concentration spell. But let me just double check real quick. So you can cast it as a ritual, so you won't have to burn a spell slot. It lasts for 24 hours. And the spell grants up to 10 willing creatures you can see within the range the ability to breathe underwater. So you'd be able to cover your whole party.
Oh, then we're good. If she's got the spell, then we can have explosives and the water breathing.
Yeah. You make explosives gear. I'll learn the spell.
This could only go poorly.
And we'll jump down.
I'm
Are
gonna
we bringing
head...
Barry with us? I can make Barry breathe underwater too, so we have a little. It might be nice. I mean, I don't want to say the
Absolutely,
word.
yes.
I don't want to say the word human shield, but
I
I
feel...
don't think Barry's gonna be happy seeing us trying to fight his dog, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to end up fighting his dog.
He
You gotta-
needs to see how evil.
Talk.
No.
Talk, Barry's still right here.
maybe
Barry's
Barry.
fine.
We're
Okay.
Ruffington!
Don't worry about it, Barry.
Maybe Barry could talk to Sir Whippington and just talk him down, just chill him out. If he loves him so much,
I think bringing Barry is a good idea.
I think
Either
so
way.
too.
Loves him so much, he should set him free.
Yeah, it might be a good lesson for him on death.
He needs to see what Sir Wolfington really is.
I think so.
Bringing a child down a well does not seem like a good idea to me, but if you guys want to do it, fine, I'll go.
We'll make him take his tunic off first, so that he doesn't jump into his own
want
pocket.
a naked child?
No,
It's time to stop the show.
I want.
Tune
I
in
don't
next
want him-
time when we erase
don't want
this
him-
from our memory.
I don't want him to jump into his own pocket. We can leave. Okay, here's the plan, right? We jump down the well. We have explosions just in case. It's celebratory fireworks, as someone in my chat suggested, if necessary. Okay, then we use Barry. If necessary, he can either see his dog die or he'll find out that it's actually a scary evil fae, right? We leave Barry's tunic with Penny. Penny can then pull us out of the pocket, solving all of our problems.
You trust Penny to do that? A 10-year-old kid that is just crying there in a corner,
Yeah, well,
not
she's
knowing
more.
exactly what's going on.
We can leave Min Min up here with her as well, and she loves that cat, so she'll do whatever the cat says.
Yeah, because we trust the cat so much more.
Still trust
the
the
rest
cat
of
more
us
than
do.
you.
I think that that's the perfect plan.
I think
So
that's
I-
about as good as we can hope for.
I can't see it getting any better.
Small thing I wanted to say. What if we throw the explosive down first?
What if the
Before we go
explosive
down.
shows back up in Barry's pocket?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Penny's gonna have the tunic, so.
Okay, that
So
doesn't...
you're not all right with bringing a child down the well, but you're perfectly fine with letting one explode.
Little bits of
Okay.
child everywhere.
Okay.
I
Hey,
think the
no.
explosions are a
Quill?
last resort. I think that
Look.
we could maybe just talk it out,
You're looking at me like I'm the bad guy. Quill was the one who wanted to bring a naked child with us and use it, or use him. That were her own words. We're gonna use him.
He wouldn't be. He can put on other clothes. Oh man, the perfect plan. Are we all agreed?
I don't know what the plan is now. We're drinking that keg?
You're drinking the keg.
You can drink if you want.
Okay, because
'Cause
I
we're
think...
gonna-
One
gonna
of
need-
the kegs.
I'm gonna need like at least 8 hours to sort out.
yeah, we need a long
the
rest so she can get the spell. And Gears has to make the explosives.
Min Min will also be with Penny, so exploded cat god as well.
Hey, you already killed her once. It's fine.
got 3 more lives. No.
Are you
3.
trusting a child with explosives?
No. I think Gear can hold on to the explosives. I trust Gear with the
Yeah.
explosives more than I trust Talk.
What?
I mean, that's fair.
But I'm definitely going to be the one to hold on to the explosives.
Yeah. What happens when explosives get wet? Do they become less effective? Never mind. It's not really an issue. Let's Are we gonna have a little? I'm off to learn this spell. I think that this is a great plan, and it can't possibly go wrong.
Okay. So, unless anybody else has something to add in, you make your way back to Cafe Zephyr. Rail is still a little bit surly, but he charges you rooms for the night. I think it's 3 gold a room, if I remember off the cuff.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, I would stay at my workshop. I wouldn't stay here. I would take the barrel with me. The other barrel. It's
You'll
I
have
could
to.
kind of just pick it up and just kind of walk past Talk staring at him. It's like, this barrel's for someone else.
Gear, do you need some help? At the
No, I
workshop
don't. And
with
I just kind of lift it
explosives?
above my head and hold it with one mechanical arm.
Okay. You go back to your workshop, your little dormitory, it's tidy 1-bedroom, little place wedged in where the other Wingineer students make their homes to take your nap. What are you doing with Barry and Penny?
What?
Should we find Penny's parents, maybe?
What? The guy that threw her down a well?
Yeah, I mean, he can do it
He's
again.
safer with us, and that's saying something.
No, I'm partially worried
We're
about
not a-
looking up how to make explosives in D&D on my computer right now because I'm finding things I don't want to find very quickly.
Yeah, I'll tell you what to roll. It'll be okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't want to look this up anymore.
Yeah, but they
Can
for
get on
now.
a register or something. Ew.
So you talk about finding Penny's parents, and Barry speaks up and go, "Oh, if you want to find her parents, he lived right over there," and he points over at the general store.
Oh no!
Penny Emily.
Isabel lost all that money. He threw her down the
Yeah.
well.